Women could do it. Men can't.
It could have been better as a porn.
Go fuck yourself, Tuffy!
Because you're so cute and little.
Finish him.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Well, look who skipped their meds today. And then it was just like, I should drink less.
That's my wife. Woo.
Come home to daddy.
All right, say some stuffs.
Some stuffs.
Some stuff. So you're like, I'm still in that red zone where I can continue reoffending for a small period of time where it's still like the same original offense. It's like double jeopardy. You can't get me twice because you still got me on the last one.
I got all these daddy issues.
Welcome to Daddy Issues.
Hi.
Hello.
You're so pretty.
Is that better? Does it
Oh
sound
my god,
better?
so much clearer. It's unreal how much clearer it is based on different apps. I was just feeling, I don't know. You know what I am feeling right now? Great.
Me too.
Because Blue Dream! What do you have today?
I have Exodus. Exodus again.
Ooh.
Which is not, like he said, it'll be Exodus for a while. Because apparently they got like loads in, so it'll be Exodus for a while.
Exodus until the next Exodus.
Do you hear Nugget?
Yeah.
All right. Earlier, before I came and set up, I was trying to get him in so I could start recording. And I was like, where is he? And the back door was open. And I was like, okay, he must be out laying under the trampoline. I go out there, and he stood on top of the trampoline. Right? And I was like, what are you doing? And he turns around and he looks at me like really guilty and then slowly gets off the trampoline, like jumps off the bench and then jumps on the ground and runs inside. And now he's at the door making that sound. So I'm going to go open the door for him so that if he wants, because I don't mind if he gets on the trampoline.
I don't think it's, who cares? It's like made for, maybe he's just having a good day.
Yeah. So, I'll be right back. I'm going to let him out, and then I can sit and roll, and we can chat and shit.
Sweet. Dude,
come on.
I get medical, and this is true. And then they like hand me the bag, and they see that look on my face when they come and deliver it. And they're like, do you want to look at your medication? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to fucking test that shit, make sure my product ain't light. Yeah, you're fucking right. I'm going to count it. Yeah.
Right?
I don't fucking trust you. I don't know you, guy that just took my money, even though it's legal here.
Dude, back when I fucking lived in the States, I had scales that I carried on me.
Yeah, I do too.
It's like, no.
I did too. I fucking was like, oh no, see, you see this? It should be a little like this.
Yeah. See how the little numbers don't say 3.5 for the eighth I'm trying to buy right now?
You're like, this doesn't feel like what I paid for, Mike.
Oh, did you? Fucking Mike, man. What a bastard.
Be a bastard. I gotta tell you, my dealer, I will never name him because he is epic and I fucking adore him in ways I can't even express. I don't have a dealer anymore now. I actually have like the state delivers to me. But, but that said, Mike, if I had ever had to deal with a shitty dealer, his name would have been Mike and I would have had to kick him in the face. Just teach him some lessons.
Dude, for me, it was always Jeremy's. Any guy named Jeremy that's selling you anything.
Okay, Jeremy's always keep their shit in mason jars, too. They keep it in, like, 12 mason jars. That fucking guy. I don't even know why that is. You ever walk into an apartment and he's got 30 mistakes in 20 jars, and you're like, I mean, Jeremy. Jerry would have worked, too, but I've never met a dealer named Jerry. I feel like I'd probably like a dealer named Jerry.
You know what? I've had good luck with Jason's, though.
I've never had
as far as J names. I've had good luck with Jason's. I've had good luck with Sam's.
I had a great
Samuel's. Troy's.
Troy came through every time. He would come early sometimes. I was like, what?
Dude, was he a bit batshit insane though?
Okay.
Because my Troy was fucking crazy. Okay. Like straight up.
Let's describe crazy, and we'll decide if he's crazy on your level of crazy. So, So he didn't drive, which I felt like was okay. Like but the reason he didn't drive is because he was already taken by aliens as a 12-year-old.
Yeah, crazy Troy.
Just gonna say,
that's a crazy Troy. Yeah, that's a crazy Troy. My Troy. My Troy,
But he
his
was very
entire
matter
house.
of fact about it, by the way. He was always like, yeah,
Yes!
I mean, like, you should have
Oh my
been
God, is this
not
the same
even like a... Was his
Is your
last
Troy in
name?
prison now?
No, no. I was about to give you a
Yeah,
last
different
name.
Troy.
Okay. Okay, so tell me about your Troy.
My Troy was so fucking crazy, coked out, and paranoid that his entire house was covered in guns and cameras. And if you didn't fucking ring and talk to him specifically and say, I'm coming over right now, I will be there in 20 minutes, blah, blah. Like, you just showed up at his house and knocked on his door, he just put 2 bullet holes through the door.
Oh my
He
God.
just boom, boom, straight through the door. You don't fuck around with Troy.
Troy sounds like the kind of dealer I would not get along with. I'll tell you why. I'm too forgetful on a system. I'd be like, hello! And he's like,
No. Yeah, you just shoot through it. I mean, and when I first met him, the first night I met him, I was brought over by a girl that I worked with. Obviously, when you're a stripper, you hang out with all the big drug dealers for some reason. But I was brought over there. Yeah, and I was on I was on acid, and I was brought over there and stuff. It's like, is she cool and stuff? And they're like, no, she's cool. And he's like, how are you doing tonight? And I was like, I am tripping balls right now, and your TV is so. And he was just like, yeah, she's cool, you know. He's like, you wanna do some coke? And I was like, okay.
there's only
This
one
is when
right
I learned
answer.
This is when I learned my lesson about coke and acid. Actually, was this incident.
Oh, God.
So he has 2 piles. He brings out 2 piles of powder on the table, separate piles, and he's like, okay.
One for each nostril. Just kidding.
No. He was like, okay. One of these is coke. One of these is meth.
No!
You pick which one and do a line of that. That was his like tester thing. You pick which one and do a line, and then we'll see if you're right. And I was like, all right.
Oh
Call my
my
bluff, motherfucker.
fucking God!
I was like, it's me. Come on, then. I was like, all right. Hey, you don't know me. It's fine. That's the coke. And he was like, good girl. Line me up one. And it was coke. Like, obviously, I guessed it right. But what happens when you're on acid and you snort coke is you become completely sober. They cancel each other out.
What?
So I was just like sober. I was just like,
You're
well,
like
this
fucked
fucking
up
sucks. Now I'm
on
sober.
drugs, but you can't feel anything different.
No, you're just sober. They just cancel each other out completely. You're just like, oh well.
Your sad face right now was like,
I guess I'll just fucking sit here like some sober person. God, around me. Well, this is fucking lame.
dude, nobody should expect us, any of us, certainly not in this establishment, to be sober.
Welcome to Daddy Issuez, bitches.
Welcome to Daddy Issues, my wife. She's here. I love her.
I am in such a good mood today, Shay.
I can tell.
I am in such a fucking good mood today. I feel like I haven't seen you in way too long, and I haven't got to talk to you in way too long, and it's just
it's
not cool. It's like when you know that feeling when you're getting ready for the date and you're ready and you look fucking fierce and you're just hoping, right, they need to come pick me up now before my hair fucking falls. It doesn't look this good.
Yep.
And you're just sitting there in that anticipation, like, come the fuck on, you know? That's how I've been feeling all week not seeing you.
Oh, that makes me so fucking happy right now. Okay, so I'm glad that we're all here, you know, communally.
On a very special day.
Maybe the most special of the year, I think, because I don't know
I
anything
think
else
you're
that I
right.
want to celebrate as much as today.
I know, right? And it's not today. We're doing it late because
I
it was
know.
Monday, I think.
That's how much we love it. We're doing a retroactive celebration because it's that important.
Absolutely.
Because we couldn't do
is
it
that
early
important.
because we don't have our shit together. Like, don't expect things from us, people. That's not how it works here.
But we couldn't pass up the opportunity to do a dedication to someone very special.
The most special.
Someone so special for all of us, deep down in our hearts. Would you like to?
Oh, go on.
No, you're all right.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I feel like It's just, oh, Canada.
Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada, you legend. You fucking unit.
Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada.
Don't got a lot of igloos, only got snow when the wintertime comes and the cold wind blows. Got the Rocky Mountains and grassy fields. Don't spend much time clubbing them seals. Got moose and geese and caribou, the northern pike and black fly too. Tidal bore, Niagara Falls, and the province of Quebec got us all by the balls. Oh, Canada.
I want to touch your boobs, Canada. I do.
Dude, I want all up in you, Canada.
Yep, we're about you. We're about you. Bay. Before, it should be Canada before anyone else. It should be Sea-Bay.
Dude, Canada. We were not gonna let Canada Day slide without celebrating the most beautiful, intelligent, kind-hearted, romantic country in the world, known as Canada.
How to be a Canadian. Too Canadian, too courteous.
I've got Canada
Step 1,
in my
be
pocket.
overly polite.
A little
And they also have hockey, so it's like, you have us.
Dude, you know, okay.
Any sport where there's bloodshed and fights and it's still okay, I'm like, I'm in.
Well, hockey, okay. Big controversial thing with hockey.
I know.
Because the enforcers are no more, and that is bullshit of epic proportions.
Oh, well, and here's the thing about hockey. Okay, so I have a few thoughts about hockey. First of all, I used to play street hockey as a kid because I was channeling my inner Canadian, I feel like.
Oh, did you have a little goal, and when a car came, you guys were like, car?
I had to move it. Yeah. Yes, I did. And I had an orange puck that I was really fucking, it was like my baby.
Game's gonna start soon, and I don't want to miss the t-shirt, Ken.
Dad, I need to tell you something.
What is it, boy?
I'm afraid if I tell you, you're gonna think of me different.
You can tell me anything. I love you no matter what. I mean, I have seen the shirtless Ryan Gosling poster in your bedroom, so...
No, it's not that, it's... I just don't like hockey.
Get out of my house.
But Dad,
Get out of my house.
I still like sports, I just prefer soccer.
I don't have a son anymore.
Where am I supposed to go?
Europe.
I get really attached to stuff. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like items, specific items. But yeah, so in honor of Canada at a very young age, I was like in the throes of Florida, but like I thought I was in the frigid north.
Oh, yeah.
Deep down in my soul, I was up there.
I mean, on this day, aren't we all Canadian?
Yeah, I think we are.
Hey.
Hey. Be like, hey.
You can't draw it out too much, though, or then it sounds like the Fonz.
Right, so it's got to be like A?
It's got to be a limited A.
Like an A?
Oh, no. Oh,
Did you just dump your weed again?
Yes.
Oh my god, this is becoming a fucking family tradition now.
I laughed and it blew the paper over.
You're like, my joy ruined my future joy. Isn't that some fucking shit? Like, daddy issues right there. Fucking daddy issues. I've been spicing shit up around here because, like, before we had to spice things up, which is really why we're bringing Canada into the mix, because nothing is spicier than Canadian meat.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, I love it. I just want it. So, yeah, I think, first of all, any country, and I do mean any country that is in favor of their, I mean, not just their military, but, like, their fucking police force riding around on horses. I'm like, can I work for you, please? Like, I'd actually want to be part of their rules and regulations division. I hate saying police because I know they're mounties. That feels like they're mounting someone.
Yeah, but you would look so fucking hot in the red jacket.
Wouldn't I?
With the hat.
Right?
You would look so good.
I'd be like the dirtiest little mountie anyone had ever seen ride around. I would control whatever preserve you wanted.
All our Canadian listeners right now are like, get this girl to Canada.
Dude, right? Give me a ticket. I have I'm allowed to have dual citizenship. I have not pursued it, but I can have it. So maybe I should get around to it.
How does one get citizenship to Canada? Because I'd like to move to Canada. I'd fucking love.
You have to actually have like lineage there. Like I'm the
man, I don't think
first
I
of
have
my
lineage
kind
there.
here. So like, you know, Ireland and Canada. So it's like
Is there no other way?
I mean, I'm sure you could apply for like a permanent visa if you married somebody.
Yeah.
You're great at marrying well. So maybe you should just find somebody that's really special and be like, hey, be my mail-order husband.
Have they legalized polyamory, like polyamorous marriages? Are they recognized by the court over there?
That's a good question. I have no idea. I mean, but I'm about to pull up our fucking phone number just so that I can leave our phone number so if anybody knows the answer to this question, we have an answer.
Yes, please. I would love to know.
Yeah, 407-984-6919. Please call us. Nobody has called us. I'm a little sad. I feel a little rejected. I'm not gonna have that awkward conversation with like you know how chicks do that? They do that. You're listening right now and you fucking done this where you're like, you know he's pulling away. You fucking feel it.
Yeah.
I know you do. And all of a sudden he's like not calling you by your pet names anymore. And like your calls are fewer and further between, but you're still fucking in it with that. Even though it's coming away from you. And so when you're like still putting in that fucking text effort. You're like, hey, I miss you. And he's like, you just get the red response, like you fucking know he's seen it, but he ain't fucking responding. And then you're like,
bitch, I hope the fuck you do. You'll be a dead son of a bitch.
You know, moving forward, ladies, you should do what I do, which is fucking nothing and move on.
Yeah.
Finish him.
Yeah,
because I don't have time. I'm still hot. I don't want to waste this. Like, how long do you think these tits are gonna stay like this? Although I got the nicest compliment the other day. Someone said they did not believe me when I was like, I am 31. They're like, they refused to believe I was my age, and they kept. You want to know how old they did think I was?
How old?
24.
Oh,
fucking 24. I was like. Shut up.
Dude, I got carded for rolling papers over here once.
Did you
and I was
fucking
just like,
really? That's awesome.
I was like, oh my God, yes. Yes.
I get carded for cigarettes occasionally, and I'm like, ah!
I do, yeah. I get carded for cigarettes. It's fucking bull. Because I don't have a photo ID. My passport is still with the American Embassy because they're a bunch of slow fucking assholes. You know what? No, it's not their fault. It isn't their fault.
Whose fault is it?
Oh, you know whose fucking fault it is. Fucking Donald Trump. As soon as he got elected, what did he do? He fucking fired almost all of the foreign ambassadors in every embassy. Oh. So they got a new ambassador that's this fucking idiot millionaire that doesn't know a goddamn thing and changed the entire process of how they do the fucking passport renewals. They have a 3-year backlog.
Wait, so you're telling me a rich, unqualified someone is running something they have no business running? I wonder how often that's been happening lately. Certainly not to Americans on a fucking Richter scale that we have not fucking conceived until it happened. And now we're stuck in it.
Maybe now's the perfect time for me to apply for that CEO position or that astronaut position or that, you know.
I really just think that you should never shoot. Now when they're like, shoot for the stars, they're like, really, you can shoot at the stars if you feel like it. Like, just fucking blow those bitches out. You can do whatever you want. Trump said so. It's fine. I'm not even a libertarian or anything. Like, I love when people call me, like, I've been called a feminazi and a libertarian, a fucking Hillary supporter. I'm like, God,
Wait,
do you talk?
They called you like just a libertarian randomly like that. That's fucking weird.
Oh,
Do they
I've
know what
been called all
libertarians
sorts
are?
of things randomly. Like, there's some sort
That
of
is
lead
weird.
up, but like, no, there's like a lead up. It's just that conversation is so irrelevant because it's like I still would have to respect you to care about what you're saying. So like, see, it didn't even really reach it into my memory. But speaking generally, like I don't have a fucking side. My side is what's gonna get me to the end of the road. Cause like not to sound like a total cocksucker, but that's where I'm at. I already in my daily life try and overextend myself to a level that I fucking don't sleep sometimes because I'm doing shit for other people. So if you want me to fucking care about, I'm not even gonna finish that with a fucking specific thing because I don't. The end is I don't.
But that's not what this is about. Because
Today
fuck America and
is
America's
about
politics.
Fucking
Canada!
Bernard, fill me up.
Sir, what do you call such a thing?
The beer bong.
Dr. Chester Bong invented the world's greatest drinking tool that day, and ever since, Canadians have been known as hosers.
Canada, baby. So, do you have any like interesting stories from when you met? No, personal stories where you met a Canadian and like things went awry or anything like that happened?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
The dad doesn't count because your dad. You told me earlier your dad's Canadian.
It is okay. So. I've only met 2 Canadians, really. Like, actually had a real conversation with them.
Yeah.
Right? And the only one that's really coming to mind, we never got on a date per se. It was like a Starbucks drive-by. Because I'm really open-minded. We've talked about this, but when I look at your fucking profile and you look one way and then you show up and you're 400 pounds different, I don't care, eh? I don't fucking care. I just was like, he wasn't even nice, which made it even more awkward. It's like, like
fat and an asshole. I can't believe he's single and on a dating
when I
site.
walked in, this is how it went. I walked in and I was like, man, he must not be here yet. And then like I sit down and the guy from across the room waves like his big fucking flipper at me and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, maybe I should have brought my harpoon with me, Jesus. And then I'm sitting there and I'm like, he's confused. I don't know who the fuck is waving at me. And then at one point, like, obviously, I'm not going to make it super awkward indefinitely. I get up and I'm like, hi, can I help you? And he was like, yeah, I'm your date. And I was like, no, you're not. And he was like, yeah, and we'll call him Mike. I'm Mike. And I was like, of fucking course you are, because this is not what I need or expect at all. I don't like anybody who defrauds somebody on social media and or on a dating website, because if I have to show up and like spend my time getting hot for you and then you turn out to be the fucking blue whale, I'm not cool with it. And I'm not going to be nice about it either.
Well, and why would you? What did they think is going to happen?
Like,
when you show up.
He said, he was like, I know you're going to like me. And I was like, I don't even know who you are. And he was like, we've been talking for like a week now. You know me. And I was like, no, I don't, because you don't even look like your picture. And he was like, well, are you going to be that shallow? And it's like, looks are still relevant. Like, not to be that shallow, but yeah, I fucking care that you're 400 pounds bigger.
Yeah. Well, not only is it an appearance thing, but also it's just like you're.
Oh, I'm sorry, my little coffee crisp. Did I startle you?
I was just watching a scary episode of Murdoch Mystery, so.
My apologies. Wait a Montreal minute. I'm sorry if I'm jumping to conclusions, but are you wheeling my wife?
I am so sorry. She's just such a rocket. I had no idea she was married.
Sorry.
Well, you are lucky I sniped 3 goals tonight. Otherwise, I'd be dropping the gloves right now.
A hat trick?
Yeah. Should have seen the second one.
Sorry, go ahead.
So yeah, so like I've never really gone full Canadian on anyone. Like, but because he was too big to go Canadian on, like, what was I would really be riding the mountains.
Oh my god! What are you guys doing?
How many elephants did you just import, kids?
I know, right? Stop stomping on the stairs. I'm recording. Crazy children.
Okay, so let's start at the beginning.
I've got one.
Yeah, you gotta tell me.
All right.
Tell me about your Canadian, bitch.
Okay.
Give me all your Canadians.
This was my first taste of American guilt.
Oh, okay.
So I was at work at this club in Virginia, and this Canadian guy and this American guy come in, and he had come down for some job thing, and was only in town for a little while. And we were chatting and everything, and I was like, do you guys get, or what did I say? Do you guys get really mad when Americans call Canada America's attic? And he was like, oh my God, is that what you guys call us? And I was like, I mean, I don't. Like, I'm not the one that does that.
Not me, not I. The other white people down in the lower 48.
I was like, have you not heard that before? And he's like, no, I didn't know you guys called us that. And I was like, I'm sure they don't mean it. Like, I felt really bad. I was like, oh my God, I'm never again calling Canada America's attic, ever.
I mean, it could be worse. You could have been like, it's like America's asshole, which is like Alabama for everybody else. For those listening, you already knew that.
See, I thought Texas was America's asshole and Florida was America's dick.
Oh, you know what? That definitely, we have a flaccid dick all day, so you're probably right. Yep. Probably right. And on top of that, you know, cause Florida is a segment for a reason. In fact, the other day, I'll have a story for that later, but we cannot get distracted because Canada is the focus of today, and you have a lovely fucking, you have a fucking love letter.
I do. For you, Canada.
It almost brought tears to my eyes, guys. Hold on. Just...
Okay. Let me open it up.
It's hard.
In honor of you, Canada, on your special day. Okay. Dear Canada, for years I have watched you from afar. Your ups, your downs, through the good times and the bad. You've always been such a good neighbor. You keep your garden looking nice and never cause any trouble. And you never complain about your white trash neighbors to the south when they're partying too loud and picking random fights with other countries. You stand up for what is right, and you won't let people run all over you, but you do so with firmness, not malice. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada, you are one sexy beast. Every other country wishes they could be as awesome as you are. I hope you'll notice me and allow me and my family to one day come and live in you so that we too can enjoy the friendly people, good beer, and the hockey, which isn't on in the UK until 5 a.m. I love you, Canada, and I always will. Love truly, Lily Bongwater. Go Leaf!
I love it. I feel like no one can love a country the way Lily can. You took UK by storm, and now like the US won't ever have you back, and like Canada is gonna be, as soon as they get that letter, you're never gonna call me again. I'm not even gonna use this. You're like, I'm sorry. It's colder up here, and it's all I've ever needed. I can smell the fresh weed.
America's more like the abusive ex, and then the UK is the one that's like helped you pick up the pieces and get yourself together and loved you unconditionally. But Canada's over there looking real good right about now.
Like,
you know,
Canada, you be looking hot though with that healthcare. We see you, fucking see you with your fucking medical benefits out the ass. You're fucking like.
Community spirit and shit.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, they're like supportive of each other. They even travel together. It's like a whole fucking fuckload of Canadians come down to Florida every year, and you know, because you'll see all these plates from Quebec, and it's funny because, like, there are certain stereotypes associated with Canadians. Do you know any of them?
Hockey.
Okay, another one down here is they
Pissing
don't
in
tip.
public.
And pissing in public, yes. That's another one. Yeah. Yeah. I think Kathleen Madigan said it best when she was like trying to get out of Canada after a show, and there's an exit fee. And she was like, how much? And it was like, I don't know, a few $100 or whatever. And she's like, you're really undercharging. She was like, I would have paid any fucking amount of money to get this out of this frozen ass fucking tundra.
See, wait. So, okay. So let's say you visit Canada. And you refuse to pay the exit fee.
I've been to Canada before.
Okay, so, but let's say you've refused to pay the exit fee. So does that mean you get to stay in Canada?
So I asked this exact question.
Is this a loophole?
Recently. No. See, here's how it goes. So your visa would still expire. You're like, so you could be in trouble, right? And then they would arrest you. So you don't actually get like some sort of, you need like immunity.
But once I was arrested.
Then you're in.
Then what would they do? Like, do I get to stay there then? Because I bet Canadian jails are nicer than American neighborhoods.
I'll bet they are. I'll bet they serve way better food too. And like whoever comes to check on you is probably like, "How's your day going in there, eh?"
Yeah. The inmates are all like hanging out and playing cards and shit.
Right?
And all.
I feel like it's a lot less threatening.
Well, yeah. I mean, after seeing the jail in Santa Cruz, like, I'm not remotely threatened by a Canadian jail. Santa Cruz was like the most chill, laid-back jail I've ever seen, and Canada's is more chill and laid back. Sorry,
but yeah, you can't ever trust the fucking. It's just like,
dude, in any country with, you said you felt like a criminal. In any country with a militarized police force, you are a criminal. Everyone is a criminal.
Right.
Everyone that's not them is a criminal.
Yeah, it really is like that. It's not you're innocent until proven guilty. You're guilty until you're proven innocent. And by the way, I've seen in court innocent people, myself included, I paid out for a case that I fucking didn't. I shouldn't have. Like in my lifetime, I have definitely been innocent and judged unfairly. Like not even like, oh, it was this obscure gray area. No, I was fucking innocent and I was told I wasn't.
Yeah.
So
that's why I've always that's why I've gotten into so much trouble, because I'm like, well, if I'm gonna fucking get harassed anyway, then fuck it.
That has become my new feeling. Like, if I'm gonna fucking have to deal with this shit anyway, I might as well get what I want out of it.
Right?
Just saying.
I mean, they treat you like you're the enemy, no matter what. Unless you're like some incredibly wealthy fucking white person. They treat you like shit.
Not even that. I'm living in the land of rich white people, and it's some fucking shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. It is some fucking shit. And quite frankly, I'm at the point where, like, that's one of the reasons I don't really interact with people on the level I used to. Like, I vibe with the people I do, and that's cool. But, like, you won't see me speaking with an officer if I don't get a good vibe right off. Ever.
Oh, I don't talk.
I don't talk
at all.
Well, no, I mean, if they're coming at me, then we're not talking. I just gotta say, Florida let me down this week.
Florida always lets everyone down. It's Florida. It's like that shitty racist uncle that shows up at Thanksgiving when you're like, fuck, I hope he doesn't come this year. Fuck, I hope he doesn't come this year. But no, motherfucker shows up halfway through dinner, bitching about something incoherently.
Half in the bag, too.
Yeah.
Halfway through dinner and half in the bag. All right, well, maybe we should get to some of our Canadian stories so that our Canadians don't feel like we don't give a shit.
Yeah, because we love you, Canada.
So I'm going to open with one of my favorite stories. This guy broke into, this is like the title, I'm not paraphrasing. This is the title. This guy broke into a house and showered, did chores, and wrote an amazing diary entry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, he wrote a diary entry? Like in the person he broke into's diary?
Yep. Like...
That is fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah. So, and the worst part is
Please
the homeowner...
tell me the diary.
Yeah, so the homeowner... Okay, so the homeowner, not sure what she was fucking thinking when she rolled up on him, but we'll get there. So, the 33-year-old Nova Scotian... Okay, so already off to a not fantastic start. You guys should stop just like... Anyway, his name is Christopher Hiscock. Oh my God, no, it's not. His last name is Hiscock.
Christopher what?
Hiscock.
No way.
Hiscock. I'm fucking saving this article. No one will believe that that's his real last name. His name is Christopher Hiscock. Which I don't know if that's
That's fantastic.
Right way to say it, but that's how I'm saying it. Hiscock. Christopher Hiscock broke into a ranch in the small community of Little Fort and made himself comfortable. The homeowners returned late one night to find a stranger who had basically moved in. She found the accused in her home watching her TV. He'd used their toothbrushes, done laundry, fed the livestock, even written a diary entry in the house about his new life.
About his new life. He was just like,
yeah, you want to hear it?
You know, this is my life now.
Yes, he goes, today was my first full day at the ranch. I fed the cats and horses. So much I can do here. I have to remind myself just to relax and take my time. I don't feel alone here. I guess the 2 cats, 3 horses, it's kind of hard to feel alone. Last night, I had a fire in the house. It was so peaceful. I slept like a little baby. I'm not making this up. I'm fucking reading this. He says this. Then it says, I saw a picture in the basement on the wall of a man holding and weighing a fish on a boat. Looking at him, I realized we look a lot alike, but I think I'm more handsome.
Wow.
Mind you, this is a journal of somebody whoever the fuck he's talking shit about is probably whose journal he's writing in right now. Fuck it. Oh, and here's my favorite fucking line so far in the article. Police arrested his cock. And later, I did not plan this, by the way. I just read the original article title. I didn't even fucking get into this. And he later pled guilty to 2 charges, including being unlawfully in a dwelling house. I wonder if, like, it's illegal to write in somebody's private property. Like, you shouldn't have fucking wrote that. Now I know how calm you were. Like,
How long were the people away?
A week. He moved in for a week. And he made himself so at home, he used their fucking car. He ran out of money, which I don't know what he needed money for at their house, but he ran out of money and stole another truck. But it wasn't theirs. It wasn't at the place he was staying. And he felt like when he broke into the ranch, it was like out of desperation. He was at a low point. He was hungry and he needed a roof over his head, according to his leaf lawyer. Whose name, by the way, is Sheldon Tate, which I feel like is also a very Canadian name.
Yeah.
Tate? That's definitely a Canadian name.
But he just kicked it. He just kicked it for a week. So did he break in like the first night they were gone and stay there all week?
Well, it says like he knew when he broke in, like I'm reading through it further. It says he knew when he broke in that it was inhabited, like he knew it wasn't an abandoned house, but he stayed because he knew that they probably weren't coming back for a while because like there were like notes left for somebody. And then it says he's like I felt really at ease feeding the animals and doing chores. It's very therapeutic, I guess.
That's cool though. So what was he like? Just a homeless guy?
Well, it says he had no previous criminal record. He was trying to better himself by moving west and looking for work in the oil industry. I guess that didn't work out. He unfortunately fell prey to the fact that Canada is 3,000 miles from his original destination. Which I guess would fuck up anybody's plans. His funds simply didn't hold out, and he was having to make choices he didn't make the right ones necessarily. This is his lawyer talking. I think not making the right choices like, oh, you ate McDonald's. Not, oh, you fucking boosted these females' house for a fucking week, used their houses. Like, I would be so tripped out if someone fed my horses. I'd be like, who the fuck is in my pasture right now? And why do my cats know this guy? Like, what the fuck?
I almost feel bad for the guy. Because, like,
I mean, as far as bad choices go, he could have made worse ones. Let's just say that.
Oh, God, yeah, absolutely.
Could have set fire to the place when he was just, like, to cover his tracks.
When you live, like, such a chaotic and sort of crazy life like that, to where you get into situations like this, Like, I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to just pretend to be normal or pretend to be like live a normal life for just a day or two.
Well, I basically said that article first because it sets up my second one. Because
go on.
This is how I think they might have detained him. So Ontario apparently is using drones to replace police officers. Did you send me this or did I send me this?
I did.
Did you? Oh my god. Okay, because I read about this somewhere else and I was like, this is okay, so we probably have two different articles on the same thing. Let me see if my other one is the same. Hold on. I don't want to repeat.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to do all the ones that we found anyway, just like a few choice ones.
No, but this is okay, yours is better than it is the same art. It's about the same thing. But your article is better as usual.
Is it?
Yeah. Because apparently they're making arrests with drones.
Yes.
Which, by the way, can you just imagine being rolled up on by like a fucking robot and you're just like a flying robot? We're not talking about like a human-looking robot that's like, hey, give me all your money.
Like RoboCop?
Like, yeah, that I would actually probably be a little nervous around. We're talking about like, I just don't foresee myself being like, okay, take me away. Like, how is that gonna go? Seriously. And are they using those to spy on the criminals, or are they actually like, are those cameras being like, you're under arrest? Like, does it like drop down a pair of cuffs and it's like, get over there, we're waiting for you.
No, it floats down in front of their face with a sign that says, you've won a free condo. Just report to this address. You won a free vacation.
You've got a
Congratulations.
3-year stint waiting for you. All expenses paid for. You know what? Probably in Canada, I feel like they're a little bit more further down. I feel like they're further down the line than we are. Maybe their criminals are actually doing something while they're in there. You know, like we used to make license plates. I don't know if we still do that in certain prisons.
Oh,
is that a thing?
You guys do a whole lot more than that now.
What do we do now?
Prison is like slave labor, for real. Like they are fucking picking crops. They're fucking doing maintenance work on cars. They're fucking doing, like, seriously. A lot of telemarketers there are prison inmates telecall centers and shit.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. They're
that is dope.
That's why it's so much easier to just make everyone in America a criminal. Because then you've got free labor for your mega huge conglomerate, you know?
I mean, you know, I feel like when it comes to free labor, we thought we had it right, okay? Because, you know, these assholes that fucking shipped people over, and by these assholes I mean white people. We ship people over against their will. We rip them from their families. This is starting to sound familiar, isn't it?
Yeah.
Except we're not shipping them over. It's like just a shit situation once they get here. But yeah, no, like we're shipping them wherever. We're acting like, you know, I was reading, in fact, I'll read this story to you. There was this woman, this is an unsolved story. And it's from Canada. This happened in Canada.
Ooh, a Canadian mystery.
It's a Canadian mystery, and
oh, exciting.
Where is it? Here. Okay. So this was in Montreal in 1734. So this didn't happen here. So I'm gonna read the article to you guys because I don't want to paraphrase it. I feel like it's good as it is and it's not very long. So Marie Joseph Angelique was a black slave born in Portugal and living in Montreal in the 1730s. A fire tore through the city's merchant district in 1734, and Angelique was blamed. According to her accusers, she and her lover Claude Thibault, I don't know, Thibault? I don't know.
Balls.
Huh? had set the fire to cover their would-be escape. After requesting her freedom and being refused, she was sold to a man in Quebec City in exchange for 600 pounds of gunpowder. Wow. Okay, so
she's like 17. She's like Canadian Guy Fawkes.
Rumors circulated that he was going to sell her to the West Indies, so the two decided to set fire to her bed, leaving it to spread and distract the others from their escape. After a 6-week trial, Angelique was found guilty and sentenced to torture and execution. She had maintained their innocence and only confessed when torturers crushed her leg, but never placed any blame on Thimble. Yeah. She was hanged, gibbeted, and then burned. What the fuck is gibbeted? I gotta Google that now.
Yeah, Google that shit.
Hold on, gibbeted. Wait. Okay, so it's after the body has been hung, they keep it hung, like, and set up as, like, a warning. So, like, you know how they put them in cages or on posts?
Yeah.
But it's not like putting a head on a spike. The more you know, guys.
Right.
Gibbeted.
We've learned a new word today.
The word
is
of
it
the
gibbeted
week.
or is it gibbeted?
Oh, that's another thing I should look up. Okay, so gibbet. Okay, so it's just gibbet, and then the
Gibbet.
Gibbet, gibbet. And then in that case, we're gibbeted.
Ah, okay.
So we're gibbeted.
Right, gotcha. I'm
Which
with you.
Sounds like some shit, by the way. Yeah. That's all I got to say on that. I don't want to be gibbeted. But I think it's pretty shitty that back in the day, that through all of this, like, it says the story might have ended there, but there was never any concrete evidence that Angelique had started the fire. So it's like been like a long-standing Canadian mystery, which I guess is never going to be solved. But like, first of all, when you're a slave, and I don't think that we should have. I mean, human trafficking is still a thing. So like, I don't think we should have slavery, but we do. Yeah, and you know, the worst part about it is people are maimed. Like.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's not a fucking joke. Like, gibbeting is, like, not necessarily, we don't do it on a public level anymore, but if you're accused of shit now, you just aren't ever heard from again.
Yeah. Unless you're in power, then it, like, just doesn't affect you.
The other thing that Canada, I've realized, is a consistent theme. It's happened 7 times in the past, like, 20 years. Feet. Like severed feet rolling up. The what?
Yeah. It's near this one bridge. It's like all the feet washing up in shoes.
Yeah. So what's that about? Like, first of all, why just the one?
Yeah, that's the weird shit. It does happen in other places as well.
Like,
but that's like the
frequently?
main place. Not as frequently. That's like the most frequent place. It's very weird.
Why that body part too? It's like
well, okay, the theory is that you jump, you rot, your body decomposes, and obviously the foot
is protected by the shoe.
And the shoe floats. So it floats it up along the currents and stuff. But that's still a lot of fucking feet and a lot of like, I mean, have they been able to pair any of the feet with like a missing person or something?
Yes. In fact, it says that they have, that not all of them have been identified, but I was reading through the article. We must have found the same article.
No, I just know about this because I watch stupid YouTube movies on shit like this all the time.
Okay, yeah. No, some of them have about, I think that it said 2 or 3 were identified. 3 have been identified and matched to a person, but generally they are assuming that it's either related to trafficking and that like you said, it's the current that brings it. Does it say anything else? Let's see. I don't know. It's just a very odd thing for like feet to just be rolling up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely weird. It is definitely weird. I have an unsolved mystery as well.
Okay, tell
from
me.
2016.
Ooh, that's actually kind of recent. Maybe we can fix this one.
Oh, no, we can't fix it because, over Ontario, UFOs were spotted. And they've put pictures up. UFOs are reported across the globe on a daily basis. Yeah, we all know that. We know that article. Don't oversell yourself.
Don't ever sell yourself.
Yeah, they've got this whole paragraph at the top about fucking sci-fi and about what UFOs are and all that blah blah. No one cares. But the video was posted onto YouTube and shows 3 UFOs that just sort of vanish into space. They blink randomly, and then that's it. It's only a 13-second video clip.
Can you send me this?
Yeah, of course.
Put it in the chat box. I want to see this.
Obviously, it's gonna be fake, of course.
Yeah, I just want to see. I just want to see it anyway.
You know what? Because it's so interesting watching things like that whenever you don't believe in this stuff, because you really appreciate the effects and stuff that people use. And like, somebody takes the time, like those ghost videos on YouTube, somebody takes the time to like make those, like they put thought into it. They were like, I am going to make a video about the Sasquatch. And they fucking go out and do it, goddammit. They will not be deterred. Did you hear the new episode of Legion After Dark?
I haven't been even listening to podcasts over the past couple of days, honestly. I have been really too tired almost to focus on anything.
Yeah.
Why, was it good?
Yeah, it was really good. It's my first interview episode.
Is this the rope one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I definitely want to hear that because I remember when you had recorded it. I remember you recording it. I just haven't obviously heard it. I can't wait to hear it though. It'll be good.
Yeah, well, no, I recorded it and I lost all the audio, remember?
Oh, that's one of the ones you lost?
Yeah, and I got to do... I got to have them back and record the episode and get it out. Yeah, I was like, finally!
Oh my god, this is... Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
So, I'm trying, by the way, to keep our... Oh, it's cute. Oh my god, it's so cute. Oh, look at the big ear. Jesus, we're such chicks right now. We're like, oh my god, it's so cute.
It is though. It's adorable.
It is.
There's no man enough to say that's not cute. That's cute as shit.
Fuck Canadians. I mean, I like
Canadians.
You. Love you. So you were talking vanishing UFOs in our
vanished UFOs.
Yeah.
They blink in a video. Obviously, like most UFO videos, totally fake, but still UFOs.
I mean, first of all, it could be like I make this reference a lot. It could be like the Bermuda Triangle, perhaps. It isn't that bad.
Aww.
Like,
The Bermuda
maybe
Triangle.
like, well, think about it. Like, maybe Canadians just got really bored and they were like, let's just kick these hockey pucks up in the fucking sky, light those motherfuckers up, and give everybody something to talk about for like an hour.
You know what? You joke, but that is exactly fucking how crop circles happened.
Wait, what?
That's how crop circles happened.
How?
A bunch of fucking bored British guys got drunk, went out in a field with these board rope things and made all the crop circles and shit.
I didn't know that.
Did you not? They came forward, right? Years later, they came forward about it, and people were still like, no, because I felt something when I was standing in the crop circle and shit.
No,
they were just like,
really
we did that. I think you should bring up this one article that you found about the toe. Though, yeah.
Because
I found
that, by the way, and I'll keep you occupied in the meantime if you don't have that article pulled up, because I came up with a couple of where is it? So weird Canada laws that I found. And they're like just quick one-liners that I just thought were fucking cool. So like, and then, no, I'm not going to jump around. I'm just going to answer that. So in Alberta, it's illegal to sell non-prescription contacts in a costume store. So like you could sell the prescription ones, but not the non-prescription ones. And I was like, so eye doctor next to the fucking boa? I don't know. I just can't really picture it. But whatever.
I mean, maybe they call it in like a prescription and you just go pick them up or something.
Right? Maybe. You can't paint a ladder in public, which I thought was an adorable law. Cause it's like,
you can't paint a ladder.
Yeah, and
like
in
okay,
public because
wait,
it's then a fucking risk to society because they could slip on the wet paint.
Wait, okay, so wait, do they mean like you can't paint a ladder itself, or you can't paint a picture of a ladder?
Ooh. The world may never know.
I please tell me we have some Canadian listeners that can see this for us.
I know we have
really
Canadian listeners. I've seen them downloading from Canada. I think fucking people are out there. You people in Quebec and people in Ontario, check us out. I know you have.
Hell yeah.
Hey. My fucking people. Hey. Oh, I shouldn't say hey. I should be like, hey. Or hey. It's got to be a quick thing. I recently got called out for sounding like a Canadian. I was like, well, I kind of am, and like by association or by blood and distance. Like, I don't know. Apparently, it's illegal to show public affection on a Sunday.
That has to be one of those weird laws that nobody enforces.
Oh,
like
sure
any and all. Like you can't hold hands and shit.
Yeah, it's like basically PDAs are off the table on Sundays because it's the Lord's Day.
Oh, right.
It's like, I guess nobody does the hibbity-dippity in favor of Jesus, but whatever. Then it said, this is a weird, obscure law that I felt like would only apply to people like myself. If you have a water trough in your front yard, it has to be filled by 5 a.m.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like so that the horses don't go thirsty, the animals aren't hungry, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then businesses have to provide rails for tying up horses. I don't know if that's still a current law, but it was listed as a current law, so I don't know if it's enforced at all. But
so does that mean you can like just ride everywhere on horseback in Canada?
That I did look that up actually, and you, from what I can tell, you can pretty much ride horses wherever you want.
Oh, so, cool.
Yeah. Oh, and then here's my favorite law. It's illegal to kill a sick person by frightening them.
Okay, wouldn't that just...
I mean, first of all, what defines sick? Because that's kind of a vague term as it is. But like,
yeah.
I, first of all, don't think I'm scary enough to frighten someone to death. Although, catch me right before my period, and I might reconsider that, because I probably could end entire worlds. But generally speaking, I'm a really nice person, and I don't think I could scare someone to death. Even if they were really ill.
I mean... Wait, okay, so what if it's a sick person that watches a horror movie and gets scared and dies? Do they press charges against, like, the writer or the director or the production company or the movie theater? Or if they saw it at home, would they, like, press charges against
Netflix? You know, it'd be one of those things where fucking Gloria Allred would ship her ass out to Canada and be like, I saw it all. Like, like, all of a sudden, like, the entire fucking nation would be under fire for something that could have been avoided by just not playing that R-rated film for Timmy. Like,
fucking Timmy, man. God damn it.
I mean,
stop fucking things up for everyone, Timmy.
I don't know anything else about him, but his last name is Tate. I know that because that's the most Canadian of names. And you know why I say that? Because when I watched the movie The Proposal, whatever Sandra Bullock, her last name was Tate, so that's why I make that association. I don't even know. Canadians might be all French last names for all the fucks I know, but it sounds like Tate is the one I'm going with.
Okay.
Yeah. Seems Canadian enough. So, is there anything about Canada we are, like, especially grateful for? Just, like,
I am especially grateful for how much Canada is fucking standing up to America right now. I am so grateful for that.
Someone should.
That they finally just like, exactly, like, fuck, keep that shit up, Canada.
Keep kicking that ass and tapping it at night.
Do not release the pressure.
Do not stop.
For real, man. It's fucking inspiring because everybody's being such a kiss ass, and it's like, no.
You're like, just
none
stop.
of this is cool.
Just stop and be pissed like the rest of us.
Right?
I think.
And their prime minister is pretty hot too. He's got that proper Canadian charm, and he's got a nice ass. I mean, let's not overlook the ass.
Maybe that's your way in, Bongwater. Maybe you should start shopping in the what do you call it? The fucking public relations department, eh? Eh? Be like, hey, there's some bills I need you to fucking sign, and just like bend over the table and be like, you want to sign it? Eh?
Dude, and they legalized. That's inspiring.
Yeah.
They're the first like full big first world country to fucking just legalize across the board cannabis use. So
Yeah, which
I'm
is where
very grateful that.
Yeah, at this point I can just tell you. So I'm moving to Canada next month, and my fucking I couldn't fucking live there except it's cold, and it's like my tics would probably get so bad that you wouldn't even know I was high. Like seriously, like that would just be like.
It is really cold. Like I don't know how I would handle the cold. I would just not leave. I would stay inside my bus with the wood fire just being stoked continuously for, 8 months of the year that it's covered in snow.
I feel like, you can't pay. Yeah, well, first of all, I only associate Canada with snow, hockey sticks, the word A, and the cold.
Fear.
Fear?
Mm-hmm. Beer.
Oh,
not fear.
Beer. I was like, fear? I was like, Canada? Like, really? They have the only they have the longest unmilitarized border, like, period in the world, I think.
Did you know that Canada and America did have a war against each other at one point?
Was it over how you say scone? I'm just curious.
No, I can't remember what it was over, to be honest.
No one else
I'd have to
either.
look it up.
Even Canadians would be like, let's check our history books. Let's see what we were upset about that day. They seem like the nicest of angry.
They kicked the shit out of America.
I'll bet they did.
And America didn't want none of Canada after that. They talked all this shit about Canada, and Canada came down and whooped that ass.
See, that's what I'm afraid is gonna happen with North Korea, if you want to know the truth. Like, I really fucking think that shit might happen. And it's like, can we just stop talking shit long enough for him not to blow us up? Because, like, this whole, we need to show our strength. Okay, but we don't...
Do we, though?
Don't really have to do that. Yeah, we've gotten away with it all this time, not fucking doing that. Well, that's why we're in this position. Actually, we've been in this position fucking eons now. Like, this is not fucking new.
This is not a new thing.
Yeah, so shout out to North Korea who can't hear us because we're definitely on their hit list.
You know what? I heard that they've got a lot of microbreweries in North Korea. I wonder what North Korean microbrewed beer tastes like.
Probably like water.
I bet it's... I don't know, man. What if it's really good?
No, it probably isn't. Oh, I say that. Some Asian beers are pretty fucking good.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a favorite one? I like Ikebon.
I like Ikebon, too.
Yeah.
No, because normally... when I get beer, I get bitters or brown ales or wheat ales.
Yeah.
And every time I see a place that has got Japanese beer or, Korean beer?
I don't know.
What are we talking about? I'm really high.
You were talking about Korean beer, but, like, honestly, Ikebon isn't, so... Asian beer?
Asian beer. Okay. All right. The only time I find a place that sells Asian beer, it's always lager. And so I'm not really into lagers that much. I mean, they're good in the summertime.
Just a light feel.
Yeah. I'm a massive fan of hot sake, though. Hot sake. So good. So tasty.
So...
I was blown away when I found out people drink it cold. I was just like, what the fuck are you doing? That's gross. That's not the same.
Well... cold sake is supposed to be like the better sake, but like quite frankly, I can't have any sake because that like, you know that burning, heated, like, do you get that when you drink sake, like that burning, heated, weighted taste after the fact?
No.
Okay, I get that. And it's like, I get, so like for me, I don't think that sake and I are a drinking match because I get like, I don't know, it like sits there in my stomach. That's what I'm trying to express. It's like a burning, sitting sensation where I don't really feel, I'm obviously probably going to get drunk if I keep drinking it, but I also am probably going to feel like I need to hurl, but not because I need to throw up, just because I feel like a burning sensation in my stomach. That's kind of achy.
Ugh, that's a horrible feeling. That's a horrible feeling. I hate that feeling. No, sorry, I got distracted because did you know that soon there will be a ferry from France to Canada?
No, I did not know that, but now that I do, how much are the tickets?
I don't know, but I can drive my bus to Canada. Because I can drive to France, and then I can drive to Canada.
And then you just need to meet the meaty ass guy, and then everything will be together. You'll get everything you want.
I'll just ask him really nicely. I'll be like, please let us live here. We have marketable skills, and we're really chilled out people.
Man,
so.
she's like the nicest when she asks permission.
Like, you guys have loads of room up here. We don't take up much space.
You're adorable. I would let you live here.
Oh,
or
thanks.
There. I'd let you live in Canada too. It's not my fucking country, but I'd let you live there. Like,
oh, thanks.
Live wherever you want, babe.
I kind of like one of their. I don't know. It's just gorgeous. It's such a gorgeous country.
I've seen a lot of photos. It does look beautiful there. And I gotta be honest, like your lakes look like you could actually drink out of them. Not that I would, but it looks like you could. Which, speaking of drinking, we kind of got off topic. We need to get back to severed toe.
What the fuck?
Severed toe. God, yeah. Sorry, I was just so blown away by the natural beauty in that article of Canada.
It happens. It happens.
You get swept away, don't you? Right. So, the severed toe. We've got a lot of severed limb things on this episode, don't we?
I guess. So everybody's like hacking. I'm going to have to get the guillotine sound back just for this episode to sound like we're hacking off people's limbs. I'll be like, whoop, there goes, whoop, there goes.
Right. So in Dawson City, Yukon, there's this famous drink, this famous drinking ritual, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they've got a mummified human toe, complete with the toenail, right? And it's used in the downtown hotel's sour toe cocktail.
Has this toe been identified? Like, do we know is it a significant toe?
I have no idea who the toe belongs to.
Like, wouldn't it be cool if it were like somebody that had like started the city or, you know, somebody of note and it's like, it's his toe. I still wouldn't do it. But it would be like a toe of significance instead of like that fucking vagrant that passed out like 80 years ago.
Well, it's like, you gotta take a shot with the toe in it, right? And then you take a shot and you have to allow the toe to touch your lips in order to join the sour toe cocktail club.
God. Okay, why this is so bad for me is I actually have a foot phobia. So like I can't even look at people's feet without shoes on them without getting sick.
Oh, yeah.
It's true.
Yeah,
like if they're wearing socks, it's okay. But like if a guy, sometimes throughout my life, guys and chicks have both taken their feet and like stuck them near my face, and I just like, ugh.
No toes.
I can't fucking
So I'm guessing you will not be joining the sour toe cocktail club.
No, dude. I don't even. When people like, okay, on FetLife when I was like on there, people used to hit me up and they'd be like, "I'd love to make love to your toes." I'm like, ah! Like, no! Please don't touch me. Like, I actually don't mind if you would give me a foot massage, but I won't even look at you while you're doing it because I like the feeling, but I don't like to look at feet.
Well, so what happened was a waitress poured the drink, turned around, turned back, and the toe had been stolen.
Wait, so somebody was like, I want to end this for everyone. And I want this severed, mummified toe for myself.
Yeah, so someone stole the toe, and then they felt really, really bad about it. And so they called and said the toe was on its way, and they received it in an envelope with a letter of apology.
Do you see my face right now? First of all, I don't want you to return a severed toe, but in this fucking case, I think it was necessary. But go on.
Yeah, so a package containing the toe and a letter of apology arrived and was opened by an RCMP officer. I'm guessing that's, Royal Canadian Mounted Police, right?
I love it! I fucking love it!
Come on, Nugget. Who said the toe is believed to be in good condition. Okay, how good of a condition could it have been in?
It was mummified.
And how old is it? And where did it come from?
Okay, I really need so many more details about this story. Somebody tell me where this fucking severed toe, who owns that toe? Like, obviously they are dead, but I wanted, give us the story, fuckers.
I want the story of the severed toe. I want the history of it. I want to know,
Maybe give it a shot next week. Next week we have somebody coming on our show. The Drunk Guys podcast is joining us.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So they'll be with us at 10 a.m.
I'll get the bong out for that one.
Oh, and that reminds me, this is as good a time as ever for you to give us our strain of the week.
Ah, yes.
Need my strain of the week. I can't wind down the rest of the show until my strain is in. So you have to get it in.
Well, this week's strain of the week I picked out just for you.
Did you?
I did. I did. It is because I missed you so much.
I know.
So, this week's strain of the week, Super Blue Dream.
Yay! That's what I'm smoking right now! Yay! It's also the name my dog was named after, Blue Dream. Baldor.
Oh, well, this is Super Blue Dream. It is a hybrid strain that's parentage is Blue Dream and Super Silver Haze.
Woo! This makes me so happy! Woo!
And it's fantastic. It has all the bag appeal of a blue parent strain. Obviously, it looks, it is one of those strains that you just look at it and drool. It's got the energy of sativa, but it's well balanced. So
it doesn't trigger my anxiety at all. I'm going to comment on this one. This strain of the week I'm getting in on because I actually know this one.
Absolutely. The buds look quite indica leaning, but like I said, you do get the sativa high.
Mm-hmm.
You do get the clarity and the...
You could use some clarity right now. I can see it on your face. You're like, the clarity.
It's because I'm trying to read at the same time and I'm fucking up.
I'm trying to read while I fuck up.
Yeah. It's like trying to carry on two different conversations at once.
I get it. I struggled with it earlier. Me up. Yeah. Anyway, so back to the dream.
Back to the dream. It's got a sweet, earthy, musky odor. Fantastic for bong hits. Fantastic for a pipe. It's good in a joint too, but when you smoke it out of glass like that, then you get the
so
flavor.
Much better. Yeah.
It is. You get the nice flavor. It's got a nice sort of berry, citrusy sort of flavor with a touch of musk on the exhale.
Just a touch. Just to see how it feels. It.
Yeah.
Actually, I can taste it, so yeah, I get it.
The first physical sort of symptoms you get is like a nice face tingle around your eyes, around your temples.
Oh my god, I'm getting that fucking right now. It's so fucking weird. You're talking about my life. Go on.
And it right following that feeling, you get that sort of stimulation of analytical thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So you get the thought jumping and the sort of thinking really in depth about whatever topic you're thinking about at the time. It's fantastic for tension. It's fantastic for stress.
Yep.
Work-related shit. It's like it's a good one to smoke when you have a long list of shit to do.
Okay, can I weigh in on this one a little?
Absolutely.
Okay, so the reason I'm so excited about this one is because this is the strain. There's a reason I named my dog. Baldor is the Florida version of the strain here. That's why his name is Baldor. And I'll tell you, I adore this strain because it helps me, and like I can remain creative. I'm thoughtful. I am pain-free. My head is clear. Like I'm happy, but it's not like way over the top where you think I'm a fake person. Like you can hear it. I'm still a bitch in here. But you know, like in large part, like this is really the strain that I do best with.
Yeah.
Personally, like there are other upper strains that I can benefit from, but like they will also trigger my anxiety. This doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just
absolutely.
a happy bitch.
But it doesn't like couch lock you. You can get loads of stuff done, and you get stuff done better really because
you're cool with it. It's a great one to work out with.
Yeah, it seems like things speed up. Like, well, no, not that things speed up, but like it seems like you're done with things quickly because you're not paying attention. You're just automatically doing it without going, oh, I don't feel like it. I don't want to, you know? Fantastic for chronic pain, any sort of chronic illness, depression, anxiety. It's just fantastic all around. I mean, there's not a lot of medical conditions that wouldn't benefit from this strain.
It really is phenomenal all the way around. I mean, when I say like I don't like going to the gym when I'm in pain. So like it'll help me get in the right headspace, like, you know, and then I come home and then if I'm feeling like a little sad for whatever reason, I don't know why I would be feeling sad, but sometimes I just am. It helps me pull myself out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
it's also good for people with ADHD as well, or hyperactive disorders, because it helps you compartmentalize your thoughts better so that you're not being overwhelmed by 20 million thoughts at the same time, going, oh, I got to do this and this and this and this. You focus on one thing at a time. It's quite good for that. And let's not forget the euphoria.
yeah. I like that too. But like, it's not an unbelievable euphoria where you can't accomplish shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not like fucking ecstasy or something. But it's like an uplifting feeling.
So I want to put the shade stamp of approval on Blue Dream today and thank my beautiful wife for talking about it on Strain of the Week.
No problem.
Yay.
It was because I missed you so much.
I missed you too, honey. So thank you guys for fucking showing up with us again.
Yeah, man. Especially you Canadians.
You fucking Canadians, though, eh?
We love you.
We do. We love you. We're one with you. And I just gotta say, like, if you are ever looking for a bitch to come up and visit, I will totally come out there. In fact, it would be even better if you sent her and I a ticket together. It'd be great.
Yeah, talk to your government about letting me and my family move there on our double-decker bus, because that'd be pretty sweet.
And my horses, please.
Absolutely, yeah. Go, we gotta, let us in. We love you. We will not litter. We will not spit in public.
We will not litter.
We won't spit in public.
They still allow like cigarette smoking
laws
up there, right? Like I don't have to like quit any habits that I currently have, right? I can just continue improving on the ones that I have, like with the weed. All right, sweet, awesome.
Totally.
Well, Canada, we are all about you today. We're sorry we weren't there to celebrate Oh Canada on Canada Day, but you know we made it, and we're still glad that better late than never. That's how we do it here at Daddy Issues. We're late. We're fucking late. We're early for us, but late for everybody else. It's fine. Which is weird because I'm early normally, but everything.
Yeah.
When it comes to this show, I'm never fucking early. I'm on time or late. But I love you, and next week
I love you, and I love your free national parks, and I love your Crown Royal.
She's real fucking picky, this one. She doesn't even know what she loves the most. She's like, I love it! Go Canada!
There's just so much to love. There's so much to love.
And it's got great scenery. So I think me and my wife we're gonna truck up to Canada and see what's up.
Yeah.
She's gonna ferry, I'm gonna fly, and we're gonna meet there and have a great time. Wow, did that rhyme? Oh my god, get me out of here. I'm sousing it. I have to fucking get off. Oh my god. Good times. All right, well, I love and adore you. I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye to all of our guys. Thanks for staying in. Go ahead and subscribe, and we also have a PayPal now, so check out the show notes and tip us, please.
And call us.
Yeah, call
especially if you're Canadian. Tell us your favorite Canadian strain.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. And I'll find the fucking number one more time. 407-984-6919. I don't know why I can't memorize phone numbers. There's supposed to be 7 numbers so I can remember them, but alas. Bye, guys. We love you.
Bye.
Celebrate Canada Day the only way we know how.
Right. Not even halfway through Canada and we're stuck. Oh, hey there. You having some car troubles, eh?
Yeah, we're trying to get to the North Pole. I don't suppose you're from AAA, are you?
Who?
AAA, you know? AAA.
Oh, AA, eh? I just came from AA.
Thank you for joining us on Daddy Issues, brought to you by the Damaged Goods Network.